Hello, welcome back to Game Over Gerkinman. This is, of course, your illustrious Lord and Savior, Gerkinman. We're here with Wind Waker, part 17. That means we only have 9 episodes left. Or is it 10? It's 26? Whatever, it's math. We got people here with us. If you lovely people would introduce yourselves in alphabetical order, because that's what people are accustomed to.
Did you fucking miss me?
I did!
I haven't been here for a while.
It's been quite a while.
I'm back though. I'm ready to see some really bad playing of Zelda. Yeah, anyway.
If that's what you're after, you've come to the right place.
Dan, you
sure
just
have.
interrupted him.
I did, I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. I'm not fucking important anyway. Everyone knows who I am by now, surely. But yeah, that's me. G'day, guys.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, dear. Hey, everybody, it's Namir. If you don't know me by now, I make videos about video games. Yep.
That's it. So I think we're talking about...
I guess I voice that sometimes.
Oh, that's true. In some of my work.
Oh,
Oh, so
jeez.
we're here for the second half of the Earth Temple. You know, it's quicker to let these guys possess you and then leave than it is to kill them half
It really
the time.
is, especially because like you learn how to
Yeah, with the
control
backwards
yourself.
controls, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They're reversed, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like that level in Donkey Kong Country 3 when you're in the pipes.
Oh yeah.
Everything. If you're playing a video game and it's a platformer or something like Zelda and there's pink gas, it will rotate your. It will make your controls backwards always.
So
So
you know what I said then?
No.
Oh, you're gonna have to reverse it and find out.
Oh boy, there's something for the kids at home to do.
Yep. Go get your editing tools out.
Yep, I'm sure. So the Earth Temple. You like this temple? This is my favorite temple in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty unique. I like the way you shine stuff and reveal certain things.
That was in Ocarina of Time too. In the,
Yeah.
Was it? What part was that in?
In the Gerudo
Spirit Temple.
Yeah, Spirit Temple.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
desert.
yeah.
Although the light puzzles weren't anywhere near as elaborate, which I'm going to guess is because the 64 couldn't do a lot of lighting tricks.
Yeah, that's true.
Bit too limited.
Just the light.
So
I-
cool though.
Don't understand why these statues disappear when they're shone on.
Yeah, that's weird.
They're made out of a certain material, clearly.
That hates the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just really like this temple. I like the big bricks. I like the subtle patterns that are in parts but not everywhere. It's just kind of.
Are you serious? Medley can't jump off a fucking ledge? She's a bird!
Yeah, she can't do anything for herself. She can't open doors. She can't.
Worthless.
She's pretty bad. She's the sage of sucking. Like Makar, I can understand because he's got like spastic little paw things.
Yep.
But she's got hands. She's got legit hands. She should be able to do things.
You'd think so.
You would, but you'd be wrong.
Oh, look at that strategy.
Look at that. Look at that puzzle. Puzzle solved. Look at all them rupees.
Oh, is that it?
Rolling in the rupees. Yeah, I thought it was like a legit, I have to do this. It turns out
Yeah.
it's just... That said, with Tingle's stupid Triforce quest coming up, rupees do come in handy.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I forgot you came out here. I only just noticed that that's a giant Re-Dead statue. You see from
Re-Dead?
It's a
behind.
monkey.
No, you look at it from behind and you can see it's got the big earrings and like the weird body.
Oh, I always thought it was a monkey.
Let's have a look. See if you have a look here. Oh,
Yeah, it's a
can't
giant.
see.
Oh yeah!
It's
okay.
a giant.
Shit.
It's a giant stylized Re-Dead. Look at that, bringing you all the facts.
There you go.
Shit, I never
I've
noticed
played
that.
through this game so many times and never picked up on
Yeah.
that. I feel like so dumb.
I feel like it didn't look like that in the GameCube version, even though I know it did.
I'll
Weird.
have to look it up for
I
comparison.
never noticed that.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. We're learning things. That's exciting. That's what the show's
Well,
all
that would
about.
that would explain why whenever you light it up, the thing opens, because it's like The Redeads die with
They're
sunlight,
tomb.
right? So.
Yeah. How do you go to the tomb? Shine some bright lights in his eyes. I hate these guys too. These stupid
Oh,
skulls.
yeah. The equivalent of bats, really.
Oh, it's just that
Except-
blue gas shit's annoying.
Yeah, because once they hit you with it, you can't do shit.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. I think I've been through that before, but I hate things that just waste my time. They don't make anything harder, they just waste time, and that annoys me. It's my one pet peeve. That and bad camera.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one, that was really bizarre.
What happened?
As Link was conducting, just that one tuft of hair just kept jumping, but like it shouldn't have been.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
fix it,
yeah.
Nintendo.
Actually something that we haven't spoken about, and it's a real pet peeve of mine in the Zelda games, because it's the only games I've noticed it in. When there are cutscenes happening, everyone in the background freezes.
Yeah.
While
that's true.
while the main characters talk, and that's always really bothered me for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know
Stop
why.
time to do something?
Yeah, it's just always like confused me. Like I was always like, can the systems not handle having that stuff running in the background, or is it
Could
just
be.
like a stylistic choice?
Could
I
be
guess
lazy programming.
maybe, yeah, it makes sense to not grant of time if you want to look at it like Link's the hero of time and he freezes everything around him. blah, blah.
Yeah. It's
But-
just kind of like the sound effects and that'll keep going like something's happening, but
Yeah.
people will be frozen and it's distracting. Look at that. I can't actually work out
Maybe
what those
they-
statues are of.
I
Yeah, what are
don't
they?
know.
Like elephant things.
They look like elephants.
Must be inspired of something.
Because everything in this game is a reference to something else in the series.
Yeah. Could be another enemy in another game, perhaps.
I don't recognize it.
You know, for somebody who lives on like a cliff in the middle of the ocean, Medley is pale as fuck.
You think she'd have a nice tan? I don't know if he can
Yeah.
tan feathers.
Well, I mean,
That's
if you think
true.
about like, look at Komali and his dad. They're like
they're
brown.
pretty brown. That's true. That almost came out
Medley's-
racist.
That's
Maybe
not
she
how-
migrated to another land where it's not common to have brown skin.
Currently reside in a
Maybe.
different postcode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
That was a David Firth reference there.
Oh, that's what. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that stuff. It's full of what is it? Floor masters.
I think the only thing you get out of it is a treasure chart, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Let's get out of there.
I was just looked at it and was like, no. But what choice do you have?
There's more
Yeah,
of
you
it
have to.
here.
Through it.
Oh, yeah, those
Yep.
big hands.
Yeah, I hate them. I mean, I love
I
them.
know you have to go through one of those rooms. I know that much.
Yeah, I think one of them pops out the other side of the other one or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to go in both technically, but yeah. Fun stuff, kids.
Actually, I think I like the forest temple over this temple. I don't know
Really?
why.
The one after
yeah.
it.
Yeah, with that little Makar thingy majiggy.
I think as Makar's a way cooler guy than
He's
Medley.
so cute. And every time he walks, he jingles. And
Yeah. I
so
I
adorable.
prefer my time spent with Makar, but I hate that temple. It just annoys me.
Yeah, it could be a bit confusing here and there.
I think there's just some annoying design choices in there. I cut all of them out, but I mean, like, there's this part where just you need to leave somewhere, but there's no magic around there, so you have to travel for miles to get more.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, come on, just put some pots there. Or there are pots there, but the pots always give you hearts and arrows.
Yeah, something you don't need. You
Yeah,
get.
it's just like, don't give me that shit. I ain't got time.
I just wanted to say, you know that you can clear away that fog with your leaf.
Yeah, that's right.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Gonna try these things.
I ain't got time to clear no fog.
Well, I mean, not like it matters because as soon as you open the chest.
Why does that do that? Why does that fix it?
Because Zelda.
Oh yeah. Well,
They should
Good-
have used the
good point
vacuum cleaner
and
thing
well
for this
made.
temple.
yeah, I'd like to play through this like with Luigi, with these little vacuum. Did you play the original Luigi's Mansion? I've never played it.
Oh no, I haven't actually played it.
I've played the sequel on the 3DS and it's fantastic. And up until A Link
Yeah.
Between Worlds came out, it was my favorite Zelda game.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's like a bunch of like little temples, and they're fantastic. They're like similar sort of dungeon puzzles to what you find in the Zelda games.
Interesting.
But funner than the last batch of. Whoa! The wind just blew all my shit over.
Storms are coming.
Actually, you're right. That's exactly what it is. Dramas in the Visitors from Dreams studio, everybody. See, now I pull out the leaf and it doesn't do jack diddly.
Well, because you were trying to use it on pose, and that
Well,
doesn't do
yeah, I
anything.
probably got it out for the skull, but then the Z target probably targeted
No,
the
you're
wrong
just
thing.
you're just bad at games, Dan. It's okay. Everybody knows this by now. You don't have to make excuses.
Oh no, he's got you.
That's the quickest way to get rid of him, Sean. We've been through this. Get out of my...
Fucking skulls.
I love those guys. They're brilliant. I like the fact they bounce around after you kill them.
Yeah, there's a lot
skulls
of
and
personality with these enemies in this game, that's for sure.
So much. So much. Speaking of personality, oh man, I like keep talking about it on this show, but which is funny because by the time this comes out, everyone would have forgotten about it. That Hyrule Warriors thing, did you see it?
Oh, don't get me started on that shit. Fucking hell. What is that crap? I don't know if
Why
people
did you
like
leave
it or...
Medley there?
Oh, I ain't got no time for
She
meddling.
deserves to drown in a fucking lot of smoke.
Hyrule Warriors didn't do much for you?
No. Oh, I don't know. Like, obviously, it's in really early beta stages at the moment.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Nintendo showed a game that, like, either that's how it actually looks and I'm really sad, or they've showed a game in such an earlier stage than anyone would ever expect Nintendo to do.
Well, that was kind of like what happened whenever the GameCube came out and they were showing this trailer of
That was a tech
like, a
demo,
really
though.
nicely. Yeah, it was a tech demo, but people were like, "Oh boy, that's what next Zelda's gonna look like," but it didn't.
I'm still still waiting for that Meowth party game that they showed.
What? What's that?
I think it was the 2001 Space World for the GameCube. They showed a Zelda trailer, which was basically the fight between Link and Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time with an even more feminine-looking Link, and they showed, was it Mario 128, which had 128 Marios running around on the Nintendo or the GameCube logo. I forget which one. And that actually went on to become Pikmin, though.
What the hell?
Yeah, because like each one of those 128 Marios were individually like doing their own thing. That was like the point of the demo, and kind of like Pikmin, you can send them all off and they'll all do their own tasks.
Shit.
And then, there was this thing called Pokemon Meowth Party, and it was just like Meowth playing a guitar with Pokemon partying behind him, and that's all it was.
The fuck?
Yeah.
And that never came to fruition.
That
I
never
guess?
turned into anything. And they showed Donkey Kong Racing, which obviously, after Rare was bought by Microsoft, never happened.
Damn.
Which is probably for the best, considering how Star Fox turned out.
Oh yeah, but about that game, what's it called again? That Link one?
The new one they showed off.
Yeah,
Hyrule
I know
Warriors.
it's not a proper title, is it?
Working title.
But that game just reminds me of like the dungeon, or not dungeon, but the little thing you do on this game where you go through the trials or whatever and beat all these certain enemies, like a whole bunch of them. That's all it seems to me that it is. It's just a game where you do that and it just gets progressively harder. But it doesn't really seem that interesting, to be honest. I don't know if they're going to elaborate it more on it or what.
Well, it's a Dynasty Warriors game with a Zelda reskin, but I mean, if they were to integrate some kind of intelligence into the game, which is something the Dynasty Warrior games have never really had from what I've played.
And the Link model looks not really finished. I don't know, there's something about it that didn't look complete.
I will say, I don't mind the super girly Link. It didn't bother me at all. And I can just
it's not even the fact that he looks super girly. It's just, it looks like shit.
It looked a million times better than everything else in the game. It really looked like they were just grabbing character models from all the different assets they could find and just chucking them all together. And
I'd say that's how they start their games too, just grab all their old assets and then just work around that and then do the models later.
Well, I guess like what is cool about the Dynasty, even though it's really boring, is the actual combat mechanics are pretty solid. So maybe that'll be a thing. But
Could
if
be,
it's
yeah, that
just
could be,
like
yeah.
if Nintendo keeps on their back, it could turn into something good. But if they're just left to their own devices, and it is just Dynasty Warriors with a Zelda skin, then that got the potential to not be so good.
Yeah.
The big question on everyone's lips though is will it be canon or not? That's the big
Ooh, could be.
thing.
Maybe.
Because I did hear one really cool theory. Oh, we love our theories on this show, don't we?
We do.
The idea of it actually being like up to 4 players, and then there's 4 links running around with different coloured scarves, because it's supposed to be the battle where Hyrule was lost again, like Hyrule didn't win, basically, because Link never showed up, so these aren't actually Link, but Link's garb is like a Hyrule warrior, you know, like a knight's outfit, so you can actually get around in a team of like 4 with different coloured scarves to differentiate from each other. But that's all very much speculation on some what we pray to God is beta footage.
I just have a feeling whatever they're doing now with it, it's going to look just completely different once they're finished.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a whole different game as well.
It's possible
it might even
that-
just be like a little thing of part of the new Zelda or some shit.
It's possible that Nintendo put that trailer out there at such an early stage just to try to get feedback.
Could do, yeah.
Because Zelda's way too important a franchise to them to
fuck anything up. It's too
after
important to make
after
another
the CDI
yeah.
deal. Yeah, they're not gonna let that happen again.
Oh, I'm really hyped for Link's crossbow training too.
Why hasn't that been announced yet?
I don't know. It's such a fun little game they put out. Actually, to be fair, I've never even played it, but judging off the other game, I thought it'd just be the same shit as what you're playing. Whatchamacallit, Twilight Princess, or whatever it was
for. It's basically more of that, but I mean, like, I quite like the shooting in Twilight Princess. So, like, it was a free pack-in, so it was fine. Like, it came with the crossbow peripheral.
Oh, okay.
That was-
I thought it was like a separate game you could just buy off the shelf or something.
No, it was something. It was just came for free with the crossbow thing.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I preferred those controls to the ones in Skyward Sword for the bow and arrow.
Oh, yeah. Or do you actually use the crossbow? I've never actually used it before, the actual accessory thingy majig.
It's just a plastic case for your Wii controller.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Yeah. Nintendo made heaps of money making those plastic cases for things.
Mario Kart Wii wheel, just strap on a plastic wheel.
Yeah, but people could actually play with that. Like, my parents understood how to play that, but they couldn't play with a stick.
But when I
it works
understood
well enough.
how it worked, I just held my controller the same way I would hold the wheel, and it seemed to do the same thing.
Yeah. I just used the stick because I'm not an idiot. I played very little Mario Kart Wii. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I hated it. Like, at first it was good, but I just realised how fucking easy it was to get back in the race, and I thought, nah, you don't want a game where you can just be last for the majority of the race, and then the last final seconds of the race you get blue shelled, a couple of red shells, and then all of a sudden you're 5th, and some cunt that was like 8th comes first, and you're like, oh, okay, fuck this shit.
The Mario Kart games have always had, like, really bad rubber banding.
Yeah, that's true. I think I like Double Dash though. That was one of the Mario Karts I liked.
Yeah, I didn't mind Double Dash. I never really quite... This is where the bulk of the video is spent, folks.
Oh no, here we go.
This room. Not because I suck, I actually know this puzzle inside and out. It's just time consuming.
Yeah?
It is really time consuming. This puzzle actually always messes me up for some reason. It's like I know what to do, but whenever I get to it, I'm just like...
It's one of the easiest puzzles in the game. It's just like a really elaborate...
I know.
Like, it's not difficult, it's just like...
No, I
there's a
never
lot
said
involved.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, oh, fuck, what the hell do I do again? And then you spend like 5 minutes just going around the entire room, and then you're like, oh, yeah, okay.
Just dragging shit around. I just, always walk around, relearn the layout, and Bob's your uncle.
This game is definitely not something anyone under 10 would want to be playing, I think. You'd have to be a really smart 10-year-old to really know what you're doing here.
Yeah. What are 10-year-olds playing these days?
Oh, shit knows. Probably fucking something stupid.
How does Metroid crawl?
Metroid what?
That was when Super Metroid came out on the Wii U on the Virtual Console, because of the Miiverse, people can like leave comments and stuff like that.
Oh.
And one of the someone asked, how does Metroid crawl? Like, someone couldn't work out how to make Samus roll into a ball to get through a small passageway. Like, they press down once and Samus crouches, and they're like, well, fuck, now what do I do? I can't walk. And it's just like, yeah, you press down twice, buddy, and you're good. It's just funny how, like, all these older games, kids can't work this shit out because they need a 2-hour tutorial for everything they play now.
Yeah, actually, I remember when I was young, I don't know how old I was, if I was younger than 10 or not, but when Ocarina of Time was out, I remember renting it before I bought it, and I remember playing it, and I got up to the first dungeon, the actual tree, the Deku tree, and the first thing I went into was one of those rooms where to figure it out, you had to light both torches.
Oh, yeah.
And I just couldn't figure it out, and I spent hours trying to figure out, what the fuck do you do in this game? So I ended up taking it back to the shop and getting Yoshi's story instead.
Look, Yoshi's story is all right.
Yeah, but I think just because my brain wasn't functioning back then either, so I just didn't really get Zelda then.
Yeah, well, like the idea, like I remember when I first got it too. Like I couldn't get past the Deku Tree because up until that point, my experience playing 3D games, like it was my first Zelda. My experience playing 3D games were like Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
And the idea of like not just running around as a character, but they're like, oh, I have to solve puzzles in 3D space. It's like I can't just run. When I realized I couldn't jump, when jump made you roll, my brain was like, what the fuck is this gypsy magic that is happening on my screen right now?
Yeah.
My brain just
that was never a problem for me.
Yeah, but because you grew up playing A Link to the Past.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Started off early. You had all the old school ones. Yeah. But that Ocarina of Time, I think that was the first Zelda game I've ever played.
Yeah, it was definitely the first Zelda game I ever played.
I didn't even know one existed before that, to be honest.
Yeah, I remember having a copy of what was that magazine over here back then? I think it was just Nintendo Gamer, the official Nintendo magazine, and they had all these pictures of A Link to the Past, and then showed the same areas like redone in Ocarina of Time, and it's like greatest game of all time, 11 out of 10. I remember they also gave the first VHS video of Pokemon, the Pokemon TV series, a 11 out of 10.
Oh shit!
Dragon Ball Z only got a 9.
Oh, what?
Rubbish. But like sitting down to play Zelda there was another save on there, and that was basically whoever was playing it before me got up to Hyrule Field.
Oh, okay.
And so I spent 3 days just running around Hyrule Field killing P-hats, and that was enough for me to be satisfied. It wasn't until I got a bit older that I got into it and realized how great it actually was.
Yep, there's more to it than what you thought.
And now when I go back to it, I'm like, I want to play one of the other ones. No, that's not all true. I very much enjoyed the 3DS re-release. That was I'm very glad Nintendo did that. And it's going to make going back to play through the original for this show that much more difficult. Because I'm not paying $500 for a modded 3DS with a capture card built into it.
Yeah, stuff that.
Yeah, no. Not happening. I could just sit my video camera in front of my 3DS.
Oh, yeah, why don't you just do that?
Yeah.
Set your tripod up, make it nice and still.
Strap a GoPro to my face so that the 3D still works. For the
so she can jump down from there, but she can't jump down from like 2 feet higher.
She's a selective jumper.
Stupid.
Scared of heights. She's a bird.
Scared of heights. I love it. It's so beautiful. She doesn't really do anything in this sequence aside from bounce light like twice. The rest of it's just it's a lot of time spent pushing blocks.
Useless, eh?
Would you say that the Zelda series is like the epitome of box pushing in the video game genre?
Sure.
Yeah.
I can't think of any games that have quite as many boxes to push.
Got me thinking.
Darksiders had a fair few. But I think that was a tribute to Zelda, so I don't know if it counts. Mario never fucks around, wasting time pushing boxes. He just jumps on them.
No, that's true.
Problem solved! Oh, look at that. This puzzle's gone for so long that we've run out of things to talk about. As for the
Yeah,
first time
no.
ever on this show, we've actually run out of things because something is taking so long.
No.
And it's weird because I actually really enjoy this puzzle, which is weird because it's not really a puzzle. It's just doing things in a very specific order.
Yeah.
You can't really fuck it up unless you're Jess, apparently.
I'm not.
Jess found a way to fuck it up, but I mean, generally speaking.
Shut the fuck up.
You almost finished it. Looks like it's getting complete.
It's getting pretty close, bro. Yeah, we'll have to agree to disagree on the next temple, I'm afraid. I hate it.
Yeah,
I like the hook shot. The hook shot though. Hook shot's cool.
Oh yeah.
It's a very cool item. It actually looks like a hook shot in this game. The one at Ocarina of Time just looks like a can. And a rope comes out of it or
Forget
something.
what it looks like.
You can't even tell what the fuck it's supposed to be. It's just like this metal disc
Oh,
with a
yeah,
handle,
yeah.
and it's just like, what is that? This has got the spinning chains and shit everywhere. It actually looks like a thing that does things. I actually prefer the double claw shot in Twilight Princess. That's an item.
It's cool. I wasn't actually expecting that though. The double claw shot.
Well,
when
it's
I was playing it.
it was one of those things like when I was playing it for the very first time, and I got the double claw shot. I'm like, well, I've already got a hook shot. Why the fuck do I want two of them? That's dumb. That's lame.
Yeah.
And then I started using it, and it was like, this is this is so cool. Like
Tarzan flying through the air.
yeah, the puzzles that came out of having two hook shots were brilliant.
Yep.
Such good dungeons. Jess hates it.
Hey, but I told you I was gonna try again for your sake.
Yeah. I already played through it once again this year, so when Jess gets here, she's gonna play through it and we'll record that.
Oh, Twilight Princess.
Great.
Yep, she's gonna do a blind playthrough of Twilight Princess.
Oh, have you never played it before?
No, I have. Why would you say it's blind?
Because you only got up to the part where you're a wolf and then you quit.
Well, okay.
You get an hour into a game and you got 40 hours to go. That's a blind. That's a blind playthrough.
Fine.
These guys are annoying, but I like them. I like that animation when they pull themselves back together again, and like there's like this weird like
swirly thing.
yeah.
The sand. Yeah.
It looks so.
The mummy
like,
returns.
such a cool effect. I don't know if it was sand or if it was supposed to be like animation smears that they were trying to replicate, but whatever it is,
No, I don't know.
it looks very
I always
cool.
thought it was sand.
be
Yeah,
anything.
looks like it.
I did manage to get one of these guys with a bomb eventually, and it felt very satisfying because it's just bones went everywhere. I love me some bones.
Well then.
That's the way to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real shame that the combat hasn't been as good as this game since this game.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll get it right with the next release, whatever that is.
Yeah,
Or whenever that is.
yeah, I really do wonder when the next Zelda game will come out. 'Cause, I mean, the whole reason
Always
they've
look forward
re-released.
to it.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they can do with HD, and the fact that they've said it's not going to look like this game, it's not going to look like Skyward Sword, it's not going to have the Twilight Princess artwork.
Holy shit, look at the combos!
Oh,
Boom, 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 boom! It's like Mortal Kombat.
I wish this game had fatalities. That would have been amazing.
Yeah. Finishing move.
Finish it. Oh, look at that. Actually, they look like those guys from Majora's Mask. There's those idiot skeleton guys in the
Oh, the
Arcana Desert.
they're like, yeah. They're the Stall Childs.
Yeah, that's kind of what they look like. Their faces.
That's probably what they were going for.
I hope so. I hope that's what that was, Nintendo, because I just got a whole newfound appreciation for those guys. Yeah, if only they had the personality of those guys.
They were pretty pretty derpy.
Did you finish Majora's Mask, Sean?
No, I haven't. Never finished it.
Oh,
Dude, gotta get
I
on
know
that.
I'm missing out. I gotta
That's-
finish it one of these days.
Yeah, just crack open and Let's bust out the old emulator. Wait, can I say that on this show? Well, it's my show. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
If you own the game first, it's perfectly fine.
That's right. Do you own the game first?
No, but I could probably get it off eBay if I wanted to.
Yeah, if you wanted to do it that way. Actually, it's on the Wii Virtual Console.
Oh, there you go.
It looks much.
I'm getting it right now.
The Wii Virtual Console looks much nicer than the it does through the old 64-inch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it hasn't got all that fuzzy going through composite crap. You know those shitty cables in that came with the 64. Like everything looks much sharper when it's running through the Virtual Console, just because I guess it isn't going through the same I don't know. It just looks a lot cleaner. I don't know why they look nicer, to be honest, but I'm glad they do. Because 64 games, going back to them now, can be pretty rough.
Oh, yeah.
Just wait till the Shadows of the Empire starts. You know, it's actually not a bad looking 64 game. I think the biggest problem with it is the aging of the 64 itself. Just so I think like what it used to do was, because they didn't want, you know how the PlayStation 1, the PS1 had like really jaggy edges.
Yeah.
Nintendo did this thing with the graphics card on the Nintendo 64 that made everything look blurry so that you wouldn't be able to see those. And that's why 64 games always look really fuzzy.
Oh, okay.
Because their edges actually look the same as the PS1 ones, the PS1 does, but they have this weird filter that all the shit goes through that makes them all fuzzy so you don't notice.
Oh, I definitely noticed.
Yeah. I love these guys. These guys are great.
And nothing without their armor, though.
No. I wish those guys used other weapons. I'd like to see one of those guys with with one of the big megaton hammers or something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know that they can pick up other enemies' weapons.
I don't think there are any other enemies that use hammers though. It's pretty much just Link.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, I know that bad guys can pick up another enemy's weapon. Because I've seen one of these guys use one of the...
Oh, sometimes they fight each other too. Like if one accidentally kicks the other one, they start fighting amongst themselves, which is pretty brilliant.
But
it's all the little
what the
touches
hell's
in
the
this
word
game.
the moblin. I've seen one of these guys pick up a moblin's staff before.
Really?
That was really... I was like, what?
I've never seen one of those guys with a staff. That would look very strange.
It was. I didn't know that they could do that. It only happened once. It hasn't happened since, so I don't know.
I wonder if you could set it up. You could try to bait them into taking one.
Yeah.
Interesting. The more you know, folks. Look at that. Sun's up. It's nice and bright in here. It's very bright for an Earth temple.
This bitch needs to know how to walk. Walk herself instead of getting piggybacked everywhere.
Oh, she can get thrown into a wall.
So you throw her into the wall.
Sick of your shit. You're going into the wall.
God damn it, Medley.
Oh, what? You gotta do that to get her up there? Jeez.
Well, just be glad this... Oh, you haven't played that part of Majora's Mask. In Majora's Mask, when you want to do the similar sort of thing, you have to play this song every time, and it takes forever. Okay. You have to do it like 10 billion times. I don't know if
you're talking about the last...
is it the Edge to Elegy, or whatever it is?
Elegy of Emptiness?
Elegy of Emptiness. And you have to, every time you play it, that's what bothers me about the older Zelda games, is like every time you play the Ocarina song you have to... Well, I guess that's what they fixed in this, where they, like, that's the first time you played it, you watch a little cutscene, but then after that it just keeps on going, like it doesn't care anymore. Going back to the old ones, where every time you play something, it's like, here's 15 seconds of bright swirling colours and shit. And there's this one temple in Majora's Mask where you have to play the song over and 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 over again. It's just like, speed it up, guys.
I guess that didn't really bother me so much in Ocarina of Time, like, because most of the songs that you're using there, it's to warp. Yeah,
you're not using in like a song just like constantly.
No, exactly. But yeah, no, that was definitely a flaw in Majora's Mask. And if they ever do a re-release of that, hopefully they'll fix that shit.
Yeah, it's essentially the equivalent to the iron boots in Ocarina of Time, where you had to keep hitting start and then equipping them and then hitting start and going back and forth. It's the same sort of deal, where it's just like time consuming. Where did this
guy was number 10.
Number 10
on my top 10.
Number 10
on my list.
What's his name?
I mean, it's just like Jalhalla.
That sounds mildly offensive to religious people. Didn't Led Zeppelin write a song about this guy?
What?
No, that was Valhalla. That was a joke.
Yeah.
What's a joke?
Sorry. No, I know.
Some people will get it, some people won't.
People, yeah. You thought we were people breaking the ground with video game jokes? I got Led Zeppelin jokes.
Oh, your music culture.
Use culture all up in your face. This guy's a lot like a Bowser fight, really.
Yeah.
Oh,
Except,
look
you know,
where you're
with
hitting him.
Bowser, yeah.
There's nothing quite like a beam of
Why are
light.
you...
Because I forgot I had to pick him up. It's been a while,
There was one
Jess.
Oh, you missed.
Yeah.
There was one right behind you, too.
Well, you know how it is when you're just getting back into the group. You know, when you haven't done something in ages and you've forgotten how to do it?
No.
No, because you play this game every 12 months.
Yeah. There you go.
Look at him.
Got him.
Having a whinge.
Strike.
There's
A
gotta
really
be-
good tip here, actually.
Yeah.
Were you about to say there's got to be a better way?
Oh, I started using the bow and arrow towards the end and I fucking smashed him.
Oh, well, no, but not that. But if you get all those knight's crests, and you go back to Orca on outset,
Oh, yeah, you get
he'll
the
teach
spin.
you the hurricane spin.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that makes this fight so much easier.
God, you can do it in like one take.
Almost.
Well,
Almost.
I'll have to check some speedrun videos to see if anyone can do this in like one thing.
I'm pretty sure they actually skipped this whole boss entirely.
You did.
No, the speedrunners, I think they skipped.
Yeah.
They skipped certain areas, but I'm not sure if they skipped this one or not.
What? That's not... Speedrunning has changed.
Through glitching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
heaps of glitches in this game.
I'm not big on those like aid-assisted speedruns. Those aren't legit to me. If you-
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
So many people do.
Yeah,
them.
because that was how that guy got the record for Ocarina of Time. He beat it in like 19 minutes or something. It was crazy, but of course he was using glitches and stuff. I mean, it was still cool to see it, like with all the glitches in that, just to see how much they could
break the game.
break the game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know, like, I mean, I don't say like proper legit speedruns where there's no cheats. There's a few glitches, but they're honest glitches.
yeah,
You know, like actually play through
Beat
the whole
the game
game.
like a pro.
Yeah, beat it properly. Not like that's what made Super Metroid so good. Like it's really well known for being a speedrunning game, but people only speedrun through it legitimately, and people are still finding like shortcuts and things, which is awesome. Computers make everything easy, too easy. I'm assuming that's what the assists are. They're shit on computers.
Could be.
Oh no, he's trying to stomp me.
I love this music.
See, the thing with
too.
this boss fight, yeah, this music is so good.
Suits it.
I wish I could hear it.
The thing about this fight, though, is just like they weren't doing anything wrong. They were just
Yeah, they're
partying.
just
up.
hanging out. Just chilling. They've got that.
Link was
they've
just
got that
like,
heart
"Hmm."
piece. These guys are jerks. I'm gonna jerk him around. I do wish that he got smaller as he had less and less guys to make himself up.
Yeah, that would have made a lot of
Made
sense.
logical sense.
It's one of those
And
things
then
like wouldn't have affected the. It would have been harder to hit him actually with the light beam because it would have been smaller. So it would have
Yeah.
like ramped up the difficulty too, which Lord knows this fight could use because they're easy as piss.
I love Link's face whenever he's holding something incredibly heavy.
Like there's things don't get much heavier than ghosts. There you go.
Oh, 2 left. 1 left. Is he gonna get it?
There
Boom.
you go.
Yeah, it's him.
And that's how you take care of business.
And I like how he's like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck, shit,
What's going
Oh,
on?
yeah.
god damn,
Oh, that's right. I'm dead.
I'm good. You killed a dead guy. Congratulations.
abscond.
That's when he looked up at the face of God. He's
Yeah.
just like, nope. He's going down. Oh, lovely. So there you go. We finally beat this temple. Look at that. I didn't even fuck up anything on the second half of this. It was, were you impressed by my efficiency in this, Jess? Because you usually make fun of how much I suck at this stuff.
I am actually.
was
I'm
nothing-
thoroughly impressed.
Nothing objectionable.
Except for the beginning of this. well, the beginning of this boss fight was a little questionable, but you figured it out very quickly, much more quickly than you would have any other time. So that's good.
I guess I could still love you for a while.
I suppose. I like how Medley doesn't do anything. Like she just like comes up. She's like, "Oh, hey, you beat him. Oh, that's good. Okay."
Hey, I was outside. I finally worked out how to open the door. I've come in to play a song to your sword.
She could have really fucking helped.
Could have.
Coulda, shoulda, didn't.
Yeah. I like how he conducts them. That's really cute. The looping animation's really janky, but
I don't get conductors. What's the point of them?
I don't know. You're a musician. You tell me.
It's not music. It's just waving your hands in the air like a fucking idiot.
Wasn't there some rapper? I think it was Tupac, and he said, "Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care."
Oh, that'd be it. There's another reference for you, kiddies.
Yep, Tupac. Look him up. He what was that other song he did? The broken glass everywhere. People pissing in the street like they just don't care. That was Tupac.
Oh shit, that's deep, man. That's deep.
That was the voice was is what that song was called. Look how happy Medley is. The sword's got something happened to it. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
It looks like he just blew his load. Actually, it's like that face. He's like holding the sword really suggestively, and then goes, "Ah!"
Yeah, look at him there. He's like, yeah, girls, you like my sword? Girl, look at it. Just look at it.
Oh, it's gone.
You like
I've had to put it back now.
Medley, you know you like it. Girl. I'm sad he's not standing with his sassy pose right here. He's just kind of like his chest's out. He's like, yeah, that's right.
He's got this little wobble like he's drunk.
Yeah, he's a bit dizzy. From sailing on the boat all those days he's going.
Yeah. Oh man, we had Psychot on the show yesterday. Man, he talked about sailing quite a bit. Oh, yeah. That went right off the tracks. It was wonderful.
Can't wait to get you two in an episode together.
It's going to be insane. Look at that. We're back outside. Now we're going to go get Mr. McCarr.
Yeah, can't wait for that one.
So, thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Jess. We had a wonderful time. I didn't suck this time. It's taken 17 episodes for me to play like someone who's competent, but we finally got there. Join us next time as we go and pick up a little Pinocchio-ish man made of wood. That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry for that.